Dear children, welcome to this session. So last class what we discussed? Last class we will discuss in this new lesson, that is chemical reaction and equation. So in that what we discussed last class? We discussed about the chemical reactions. So what is the difference between physical change and chemical change? So these are the concepts last class we will discuss. And this session, today we will continue that chemical reactions followed by chemical equations. So before going to the topic, let me do one activity. You just take the book, that is activity number is 11.22. First, we have to take the lead nitrate solution in a test tube. So we have to take lead nitrate solution in a test tube. Children, what is the formula for lead nitrate? PbNO3 twice. The formula for lead nitrate is PbNO3 twice. And next we have to add potassium iodide solution to this. So what we have to add? We have to add potassium iodide solution. What is the formula for potassium iodide, children? What is the formula for potassium iodide? So potassium, the symbol for potassium is what? K. For iodide, the symbol is what? I. So both are having the valency only one. So the potassium iodide formula will be Ki. In lead nitrate, the formula is Pb. The valency for lead is +2. And for nitrate, what is the formula for nitrate? NO3. The valency for nitrate is -1. So what is the formula for lead nitrate? PbNO3 twice. For potassium iodide, the formula is Ki. So what do you observe in this reaction? We will show in the next slide. First, we have to take the two beakers. In the two beakers, the one beaker which contains potassium iodide, and another beaker it will contains lead nitrate. What is the formula for potassium iodide, children? Ki. Then what is the formula for lead nitrate? PbNO3 twice. So we have to transfer the lead nitrate solution to potassium iodide. Actually, so before that, the potassium iodide's color is what? It's colorless solution. And lead nitrate also it is a colorless solution. So when we mix the lead nitrate to potassium iodide, so what does it forms here? The yellow colorization will be forms. We can see that the yellow colored will be obtained. And finally, the yellow precipitate will be obtained. So in this reactions, that is lead nitrate and potassium iodide is reacted means, so what is the product will be formed? It will form lead iodide and potassium nitrate. So this is the product will be formed during this reaction. So here what is the product will be obtained? The yellow precipitate will be formed. So what is the product here? Lead iodide and potassium nitrate product is obtained. What is the starting material here? Potassium iodide and lead nitrate. And next, we will discuss about the chemical equations. In that, what is in by reactant and what is in by product. First, we will discuss what is in by reactant. The reactant is nothing but the substance that undergo chemical change in that reaction. The reactant is the starting material. The reactant is nothing but it is a starting material. The substance that undergo chemical change. So whatever the starting material here we are taken, that will undergo the chemical change in the reaction. That is known as reactant. And next we will discuss what is meant by product. So product is nothing but the new substance formed during the reaction. So product is nothing but a new substance formed during the reaction is the product. So reactant means, so whatever the starting material here we are taken, that will undergo chemical change. The substance that undergo chemical change in the reaction is known as reactant. The starting material whatever here we are taken, no, that is known as reactant. And product is nothing but the new substance. The new substance formed during the reaction is the product. Here we can go with one example so that we can easily know what is the reactant and what is product. So here what we are taken, magnesium plus oxygen, it will give magnesium oxide. So what is the reactant? The substance that undergo chemical change in the reaction. So here what is the substance? Yes, magnesium plus oxygen is the substance. So this is the substance which undergo chemical change. The magnesium and oxygen, it will undergo chemical change so that the magnesium plus oxygen is what? It is a reactant. The magnesium plus oxygen is the reactant. So this is the substance that undergo chemical change. The magnesium and oxygen is the reactant. So what is the product? What is the definition for product, children? The new substance formed during the reaction. The new substance is formed. Here what is the new substance is formed? Magnesium oxide is a new substance. It is a new substance formed during the reaction. So that the magnesium oxide is the product. Here the magnesium and oxygen is the reactant. The magnesium and oxygen are reactant. So these are the substance. The magnesium and oxygen only undergo chemical change. It will change to what? It will change to magnesium oxide. So the substance that undergo chemical change, the magnesium and oxygen only the substance which undergo chemical change, and from that the new substance is formed. So what is the new substance here? Magnesium oxide. So that the new substance is magnesium oxide. So the reactant is magnesium and oxygen, and the product it will be magnesium oxide. So in this reaction, the left hand side, that is LHS, the left hand side, the LHS, that is left hand side, in the left hand side only the reactant will be written. Left hand side only the reactant will be written. In right hand side, that is RHS, in right hand side the product will be written. So in left hand side what we have to write? The reactant. In right hand side what we have to write? Product. So we have to mention plus. The plus indicates one more substance will be there. If we add substance 1 or 2 means we have to mention the plus in between the two substance. And also if the product will be 1 or 2 means we have to indicate the plus sign in between the two product. And next, so writing chemical equation. How we have to write the chemical equation? That is very important. How we have to write the chemical equation. So in that, why we need to writing the chemical equation? What is the purpose? Why we have to write the chemical equation? What is the need? What is the necessity to writing chemical equation? Because when we write the chemical equation, it will be in the shortest form. It will be in the short form. In chemical equation, we can write only the symbol, only the formula of that reactant or product. We have to write the formula only so that it is in the shortest form. And next is, we have to balancing the equation accordingly to law of conservation of mass. So, why we need to write the chemical equation is only two major things. One is the equations will be written in a shortest form. Only here we can write only the symbol of that chemical formula. We can write only the symbol, not the name. And next one is we have to balancing the chemical equation. So the balancing the chemical equation will be undergo by law of conservation of mass. Let me discuss one example with that. That magnesium plus oxygen. What does it forms? It forms magnesium oxide. So what is the formula for magnesium? Mg. So short form means nothing but we have to write the skeleton formula. The magnesium, what is the formula for magnesium? Mg. For oxygen, what is the formula for oxygen? O2. And magnesium oxide. So magnesium oxide. Magnesium, what is the formula for magnesium? Mg. What is the valency for magnesium? 2 plus. And what is the formula for oxide? O. And what is the valency for oxide? 2 minus. So that, what is the formula for magnesium oxide? MgO. Because magnesium valency is also plus 2 and oxide valency is also minus 2. So that the magnesium oxide formula is MgO. The magnesium formula is Mg. And oxygen, the oxygen formula is O2. From that it will form magnesium oxide. So it is the shortest form, short form. And next we have to balancing the chemical equation under law of conservation of mass. And next we will discuss about the chemical reactions, that is state of chemicals, states of chemicals. There are various states are there. Solid state, liquid state, gaseous state, and also it is in the aqueous state. We will discuss one by one accordingly. First, when we mention AQ in the equation means that indicates aqueous solution. Here, when we represent the symbol AQ, AQ means that will shows the aqueous solution. Aqueous solution is nothing but the substance which is dissolved in water. The substance which is dissolved in water is known as aqueous solution. For example, when we take sodium chloride. So what is the formula for sodium chloride, children? What is the symbol for sodium? Na plus. The valency for sodium is plus 1. So the sodium formula is Na plus. And for chloride, Cl minus. So what